Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Underground Chill stream. I guess that's where we're chilling. We're chilling underground, just like some people in another country right now.
Oh,
We're sending prayers out there to everybody because this has gone to another level of madness. But yes, I'm Vinnieart, co-creator of Through the Woods, creator of City of Venus, creator of Shadow of the Kraken, and yeah. Tonight we're going to be doing some. We're going to be talking about some random things. I'll try to keep it mostly entertainment-wise, because that's what we do here, so that YouTube aren't going to be a bunch of pussies and try to hit us. But speaking of people who are not pussies, we got Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective here. How we doing, brother?
Oh man, we're doing pretty good, Vinny. How you doing? How's everybody doing out in the chat right now? I actually have a special guest with me right now, and he wants to say a little bit of something. This is going out to my boy D. Schneider. Just remember, we're gonna say this for you. We're gonna say fuck your freedoms. Hey, screw your freedoms. We don't care about freedoms anymore because we already had to deal with the PMRC before, and we don't care. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, we know D. Snyder is a tool, and yeah, he's being used the right way for them. He has no sack. It's confirmed. This man has no dick. But dude, Chris Fisk, man, how we doing, my friend?
hey, this weekend went by way too quickly.
Yeah, it did. Jeez, I blinked and it was gone. But you know what? I got some more work done, so I'm glad about that. Again, I got a handful of pages I'm finishing up. But don't worry, guys. It's going to be worth the wait because I am putting tons of detail into these pages. It's really crucial and awesome. But sorry, I don't want to get right into pitch mode or nothing. But I do want to say a quick hello to the chat. Awesome one, first one in here this time. Vinny's chilled so much he fell asleep. No, I was awake. But you know what? I was actually watching something while I was working. This show we'll talk about in a minute. But if you guys are into zombies, I highly recommend the All of Us Are Dead. And
yeah,
no,
my brother was watching that one for a while. I thought it was okay. I'm just so tired of
spoilers.
The
I didn't finish it.
No. I'm just saying there's I'm so tired of the zombie trope though. But from what I've seen of it, it didn't look bad. It kind of has a little bit of a different take, kind of like the that series with Matthew Broderick and everything, Daybreak, or was that Daybreakers? Yeah. Like it's got a little bit different of a twist on it than the traditional ones, but I mean, they a lot of them all follow that same formula that all the other zombie films do.
Yeah, we'll start to get into it in a minute because there was some interesting things from what I've seen so far. I've only watched 3 episodes, but again, let me just say hello to everybody else here. We got Nano Reapers in the house, Keely Chow. Awesome one was having fun. That's a good thing. Parrot Head also in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, Booma. Small Time Republic. How we doing, man? How we doing? Let me see. I know I missed some stuff here too.
I'll tell you what, Vinny, I am so happy to see all these wonderful people in your chat taking advantage of technology in the most intimate of ways. This is a beautiful thing right here. Everybody, this is the way.
Dude, Tone, if you're around, you want to come on, I dropped you a link, so you definitely could pop in here. Like I said, we're going to be talking about some, shows, movies, stuff like that. And if Tony pops in, maybe we'll hit some video game shit too. We were supposed to do it last time, but he couldn't make it. He was a little under the weather. But yeah, I pivot and change topics all the time anyway. I'm just kind of right now all over the place with the lack of sleep and other things that I'm doing. But hey, it makes for interesting streams sometimes. So that's a good thing. Maybe Human is in the house. Chris was saying hi to everybody. I think that's everybody so far. But yeah, anyway, that zombie show on Netflix. I don't know what it is, but Korea is just making fantastic shows for Netflix lately. Their movies have been great. I thought this had a connection to Train to Busan because I saw like part of the trailer and they were mentioning it, and then like I guess in the first episode, when things are happening, they made reference to it that. Oh, you guys see that movie? Those are zombies. Like, no. It's like kind of set in, I guess, our world is supposed to be the real life world here, but there's another zombie outbreak. So there's no connection, but they kept making references to it, like, if people have seen it, because that's what's going on right now. But I thought it was interesting, and holy crap, I am enjoying the hell out of this so far.
Nice.
Yeah, it definitely has that flavor to Train to Busan for sure. If you guys haven't seen that, also I highly recommend that. That thing's killer, and I don't know what it is. Kid zombies, teenage zombies, they're terrifying. I mean, we know teenagers are terrifying to begin with, all those kind of emo, angry, crazy shit. But now you have zombie versions of them running around in these schools. This was insane. How it starts was pretty damn cool. It's interesting, and I know what you mean, Tommy, because usually I'm kind of like, another zombie thing. But no, this thing's moving. It's so fast paced. It doesn't even give you a chance to breathe, and that's what I like. That's what you want out of those kind of shows. So yeah, like I said, if there are bad things, we'll talk about them. But if there's good things, I'm going to be talking about them as well. Because I'm sick of those streamers, those YouTubers and stuff that is just, hate this, hate that, just for the sake of it. If there's something good, go ahead, talk about it. What's the harm in that? If someone's doing it right, shouldn't we be praising who's doing it right rather than just, have the torches in hand, ready to burn it all down? It's ridiculous. But
well, that was like, and I've said this over and over again. That's exactly why when I started streaming, when I was actually able to, when I had decent enough internet, the first thing I did is I want to talk about things that I love. I mean, it's easy to sit there and bash the things that we hate because they're so horrible and they're so terrible. Yeah, I mean, sure. but really, I mean, what is that getting accomplished? Because you're still giving attention to those companies that you can't stand.
Yeah. Well, hold on. It's the same thing that we saw across the board, right? When people were bitching about Star Wars, they were on their high horses, but then they were the first ones in the seat with their giant bucket of R2-D2 popcorn. I hate this film. And you know that when it came out on Blu-ray, they bought it. You know it.
Yeah. Just buying it ironically, you're still bought it.
It's like, please. I'm so sick of phony people.
Well, the thing is, I maybe I take it to the extreme. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it right. I guess it all depends on your point of view. But I won't even watch that shit for free. I've been offered to watch all those things for free. I didn't have to pay a cent. I wasn't giving anything to nobody. I could have watched it, and I chose not to. Why? Because I'm standing firm with my values that it's trash. And me even just viewing it is not only degrading me, but it's somehow giving them attention that they don't need.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I have no desire to watch Tyler Perry's Lord of the Rings. Like, it's not happening.
No, I'm not watching that. I Captain Cardboard. I couldn't watch. I was stuck in a certain situation for a little bit, so it was during one of the holidays, so I'm like all families here. But I'll tell you right now, a half hour into the movie, I said goodbye to the family and I went out. I'm like, I can't. No, this movie is too horrible. I don't know how you people are sitting here watching it. I'm out. So
did you stop and tell them you're going down the path that I can't follow?
Yeah. I said, let me go to the store. I'll bring you some blue titty milk. Tony, what's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
What's up, everybody? How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. We're just going over a couple of things. Oh, we got some more people popping up in the chat as well. The lovely Sherry's in the house. She's saying hi to everybody. Hello. We had Spike 220 in here as well. Gap, Stargate also in the house. So yeah, man. Thank you for dropping in here.
What up? Make sure to go ahead and like the stream and share it out. It helps because YouTube sucks.
Dude, tell me about it. I had a whole headache with them recently, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, but yeah, we were talking about some cool stuff. I don't know if you saw it yet. That I started watching it, so I'm not done yet. But about 3 episodes into All of Us Are Dead on Netflix, the Korean zombie show, the series. I thought it was going to be a movie, but I'm like, oh, this is an actual series, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it. How it starts, the whole outbreak thing that they did is it's pretty cool.
It sounds interesting. Like, this is the first I've heard of it because I usually have Netflix like once a year for Cobra Kai.
Yeah, same here.
More or less. If you still have it, I recommend watching this thing. I've been surprised with it because I saw Squid Game. I really enjoyed that. There's another one I started, but I got to get back to it. There's this.
Did you watch Hellbound?
Yeah, I saw some of Hellbound. Like, dude, those demons, they don't mess around. They just beat the crap out of those dudes.
What up, Johnny? I guess you don't like zombies. Well, get ready because you know what's going to happen. We got to get ready. We don't know what's going to happen. So, again, talking in code.
Gap Stargate. Yeah, I see that. I can't even begin to describe the amount of hours I know they're taking away. And I mean, I'm not even close to monetization because all the games that YouTube plays with me. I mean, every week I see plus numbers, like when it changes over. So I have plus 11 for a 1-2 week period or whatever the hell it is. And then when the next period comes out, I'll be at plus 14, yet my sub count goes down. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. And now I look at the hours, and I've shown people screenshots of it. Like, how the hours going down like that? I said, I don't know how my subs going down when I'm supposedly gaining all the time. But I was just on Jason Lee Tucker's Statements channel the other day. I seen the thing came up for him, and I was like, oh, I'll go check him out. I almost never catch him live, so I stopped in and I started watching, and I was like, holy shit, I'm unsubscribed. And I told him, he's like, really? You were subscribed? Yeah, I said, I was subscribed. I don't know what happened. It happens constantly. That's why a lot of us are telling everybody to make sure you check your subscriptions to all the people that you normally watch. Because if you don't see us for a while, it's probably not that we're not doing anything. It's probably that YouTube has already ganked your subscription.
That's exactly it. Because that happened to me with people that I actually have like on my featured thing right on YouTube. So a couple of those, I'm like, what the hell? I'm literally on their streams, on a comment in their stuff, and they unsubscribe me. It's disgusting what these people are doing. But Nano Reaper, what's Gray Man? I'm not familiar with that. He says it's coming on Netflix the next couple of months. Anybody familiar with Gray Man? All right. Well, let us know in the chat, buddy. Samba Gogo, ahoy! Hey. Yeah, how we doing, man? But yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You know. I actually finally saw the Uncharted movie. I got invited, so I had went, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought I was going to hate the movie, and there's a lot of stupid stuff and far-fetched things, but I enjoyed it. They had the flavor of the game was there. The way that they kind of interact, the little jokes here and there. Was it perfect? Hell no. But did I enjoy it? Yeah, I'm like with ETEP. Like, I'm willing to watch it again, in fact. So I was a little bit surprised by that. I really thought it was going to be bad, but I guess when you go in with the expectations like right so low, and then you go and watch, and like, okay, it went right above that line. I was all right with it.
Nice.
And I'd rather see more of those than what they're going to be doing to Indiana Jones.
Oh God!
So
nuke the fridge.
What are you talking about? Indiana Jones ain't happening. Remember, certain people said it.
I don't know what certain people you guys are talking about, but I know we have somebody here who definitely knows what's going on. It's me, you sons of bitches. I think that's what we're shooting, Indiana Jones 7. It's the the case of the broken hip, and the temple of your mom's going to be laying on the bed, and I plow her. Anyway, that's how I broke the hip. No, it's still happening. We filmed a whole lot of it. I just don't know if it's going to get released. We heard that, Yugoslavia is invading Romania, and we have the Cantonese that are going to be invading Hawaii soon. So I figured it's the end of the world. But hey, if they're in time, we're going to do it. We're going to release it. I filmed my scenes. Everything else is CGI. So they made me look like I'm 25 again. But now I got tits. I grew another foot taller. And I'm having sex with Lando. That's the script. She's the new Indiana Jones. Phoebe Waller, I forget her name, Fowler, I don't know. Kathleen Kennedy's a bitch. That's all I know. But I got paid so I could buy, some more planes and, new automobiles. I crash them because I want to die. But hey, it's happening soon. It's happening soon. So they hit the red button. The man who poops his pants is hitting that button right now. And So anyway, get off my plane. Harrison out. All right.
Jeez.
Well, I am so glad that you mentioned me in that, because I missed you, old buddy. And I want to know when you're going to give me that money that I loaned you for that fleshlight the last time we were working on Star Wars together.
Oh, shit. That fleshlight was... she's dead now.
Cocaine overdose.
Yeah, heroin in the system and everything. I guess when you get a little bit of dough again, it's party time.
Yeah, it's all about the booger sugar.
Unbelievable. But yeah, it is what it is. Awesome one. Invading BMW. Yeah.
They all went on vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. You know what? Talking in code is actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you know. But you know, it is what it is, and yeah, we'll see what happens with all that. You know.
I've got to learn to talk in code like baby laxative overdose. So my bad, guys.
Holy crap, man! Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but geez, when certain people that John Cena loves invade certain places that aren't supposed to be a country, I would suggest running to the bank.
Yeah,
because yeah, I think things will be happening and moving in a very fast direction.
Yeah,
allegedly.
It's what they say, gradually, then suddenly.
Yeah, it's Worldwide Wrestling 3.
It'll be overnight is what it'll be. But hey, in the meantime, still working on the books and still aiming to get things out in a proper manner. Literally got a handful of pages left. Like I said, I'm working very hard on those pages, and yeah, there's gonna be some cool stuff. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I do have the acrylic standees. I'm gonna be ordering them. I think in another week or so. I'll put the big order in for these because yeah, I need to start getting the rest of the stuff that I need for fulfillment because yeah, I'm looking at fulfillment already. We're getting there. Got to do the prints, got to do that stuff. So I'll probably put out another update maybe at the end of the first week of March. So yeah, we got another week or so, a week and a half. I'll put out an update and give you guys a little bit more of what's going on with the project. But yes, I am moving in a great direction. We're there, and as soon as the pages are done being colored, I'll fly through the lettering process. So yeah, that never takes me too much time. And yeah, I got some great people who could who could do the proofreading for it, make sure everything is perfect. All the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. Billy's mom is getting plowed. All that great stuff, you know.
Oh yeah,
that's how we run. And you know what? Since I'm talking about it, and yeah, we're gonna have a slight commercial break because E-Type and Chris are fantastic, and they did this for me. So enjoy.
If you don't log on to Indiegogo and support Shadow of the Kraken by Vinnieart Mello, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. You will never know how sweet it is to see that pirate booty. Oh yeah, there's pirate booty. There's violence. There's mystery and there's mysticism and there's intrigue in the story, like the which you've never seen before or never see again from the madness. That's only if you back Shadow of the Kraken on Indiegogo from one of the most dependable creators in the independent community. This will be his 6th campaign he's got to fill. Oh yeah, and he'll fill this campaign and then he'll fill Billy's mom.
That was perfect. Thank you again, Chris, for putting that all together. Dude,
go E-Tap.
Around a little bit later while we're still on. Yeah, hopefully he'll pop in. But yeah, just it's yeah, dude, he's fantastic, and his marketing is spot on.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff, you know. But hey, I'm glad that I made Robert Logia a thing on these streams because that commercial had me laughing so much.
Drink your juice, Billy.
When I first saw that, I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, it's a great thing, man. Yeah. Billy, drink your juice. I'm going to go beg your mom. It's got vitamins and minerals and stuff that you need. And so does Billy's mom. She needs that stuff. I'm going to go plow it now. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, man. I don't know. Have you guys been checking out what's going on? There's been lots of talk about the new movie coming out, The Batman, and I'm hearing fantastic reviews on this so far, which I'm glad about because I I want a damn good movie that's finally going to be a proper detective kind of story, and it sounds like Matt Reeves knows what he's doing with this. You know, I haven't seen a movie yet from him that I didn't like, and I know this guy's been working on it for 5 years, so I don't think he's going to be giving us a dud. Yes, am I pissed about the Riddler design? Sure, but there's so much great stuff in there, so many great actors. I do like the design of Batman. I know a lot of people their panties were in a bunch when they first saw that. Not me. I liked it from the start. So yeah, hopefully this will deliver in a good way. I'm not going to try to get my expectations up, obviously, because DC is what it is. But I heard this movie is getting amazing acclaim right now. So
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I'll give him that. And the new IMAX trailer for that looked amazing. I was pretty blown away by it. So yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll see. So this coming Friday, it'll be out.
I still want to know one thing. How did they fit Zed into it?
I don't know.
Because at some point Zed says, "Bring out the gun."
They got his motorcycle. That's what they did.
I don't know. I'm really liking the casting of Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd fix that damn headpiece, because everything, like her face, her costume below the neck and everything, perfect. Yep. It's just that stupid mask.
I agree. So, like I said, fingers are crossed that it's just, if whatever scene it is, maybe it's just 1 or 2 scenes and they get rid of it, because she does everything that Celine's supposed to do. She goes in disguise. She infiltrates, like, the people she's going to steal from the other criminals. Like, those elements are there. The Batman stuff is there in a proper way. I saw a scene with John Turturro and Pattinson that looked really good too. It was a nice dialogue scene, which I wanted to see more of too, because just seeing him with his mop top there and he looks like he's doing emo shit, he's bringing more to the role, and I'm happy about that, because I don't like his face. My initial reactions for his Bruce Wayne, I was not impressed, but as soon as you cover up his crooked nose, his messed up looking eyes. Like, he's got the perfect draw for Batman, and his scenes as Batman look really good. Because there was a few more that I saw where he's beating the crap out of guys, and I'm like, all right, I can get on board with that. And they crashing through windows and shit. I'm like, all right, give us something good. And yeah, I'm gonna see this regardless. I'm a huge Batman fan, but if it sucks, you will hear about it. If it's good, you'll also hear about it. So I'm not gonna, make any snap judgments. I never do that. I never just follow the crowd. There's a lot of people that do, looking for clout. Those people are, they're just, I don't like those kind of people. So they're not around here, and I don't keep them around here. I like people who are independent thinkers, free minds, and yeah, that's what I like to have on my channel. Good people, good friends, So. Tony, what are your thoughts on all that?
So I've really been looking forward to this Batman movie, and I've been watching the animated series and catching up on the older movies just to kind of get into the spirit of things. And I actually have an observation, because I haven't sat down and actually watched Batman Returns in a while now. And I'm watching it yesterday, and like, I can sit down and watch the Dark Knight trilogy anytime. I can put Batman Begins on. Batman Returns really isn't that good. I know, like, Michael Keaton and Tim Burton, everyone gets a lot of praise, but it's kind of a bad movie. Kind of cringe in a lot of areas too.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Well, I think that they really turned up the cheese in that movie. Like, the first one had a little bit of cheese, but that second one, they really turned it up a notch, I thought.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Baby Human. Yeah, I agree too. Like, I'm not getting my hopes up, but hearing some things, because I know a few people who I do trust, their views have been very solid. People I know personally who actually saw it, and they said this is one of the kind of best superhero movies out there too. I was like, I put a face on, but I'm like, if you do like it, it's people that I respect, so I'm like, all right, I'll go in with an open mind regardless. But yeah, I'm not just going to be like, again, lighting up the torches and get the pitchfork out right away. It's a movie.
Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
It's a movie, so grow up, people.
Here's one thing I will say, though, Vinny. Do you think a lot of these people are saying that this thing looks good because of the actual lack of entertainment as far as superhero movies have been concerned lately?
No,
because there's been so many really bad ones. I mean, if you get one that's
true.
even like moderately good, everybody's going to be saying, "Oh, this is the best film that I've seen in a long, long time." Yeah. No, it's just the best movie you've seen since stupid people have been running the show.
Right. Well, all right. We had a really good superhero movie that just came out recently, and it was the Spider-Man one. All right, everyone was across the board super happy with that. So with that, and now you just had the next big superhero movie is the Batman one. You can't say that. It's been a while. No, it hasn't. It's literally been like a month and a half, and people are still going out to see that. That's why it's like at around $2 billion right now. They got a release date on that too, by the way. So Blu-ray looks like it's going to be April 12th. It's going to be out on Blu-ray. It'll be streaming, I think, like 2 weeks before that. Yeah, get ready for some cool stuff. Because I'm sure the extras got to be great. You can't skip on those extras. What was I going to say though? You asked me though. Is it just that hype or whatever? No, the people who actually I respect their opinions. No, they said the story is really good, and what they did with Batman really works in a good way. So again, fingers are crossed. I'll just I'm going in chill anyway. So your expectations too high, you're gonna be disappointed. They're too low. You get it on. You're gonna be acting like Tom Cruise, jumping on the chair. Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I've ever gone into a movie, I expected it to suck. So
yeah. Well, see, that's what I said about Uncharted. I went in there going, "Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I know it's gonna be bad." I'm like, it's not bad. It's okay. It's for what it is. Say hello to your mom for me.
God.
I mean, he did his own. They did their own thing, but towards the end of it, it feels closer to the games, and then they have after scene credits that actually are they play up straight up to the game, which was cool.
Did they use any of the soundtrack from the game at all? Like
there was a couple moments where they had that type of music. I couldn't tell you exactly, but yeah, he's literally doing the monkey climbing. Like on a certain part, like grabbing the ledges and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, and it looked good. It didn't look like really really bad. It was like it made sense. It worked. So, but again, they throw a lot of physics out the window in the last act of the movie.
What with those two desiccated pirate ships being towed by helicopters?
Well, with that, but also the cargo scene thing. It's if he went to jump off of one of the cargo boxes, he would have been flying backwards. Yeah, he would have been going forward. So sorry. It worked in the game because the game actually used proper physics and how it worked, how he spun, all that stuff. But gotta say, there is a cameo in the movie from Nolan North, and nice. Yeah, it was cool to see. I'm glad. I wish they gave him a little bit more though too. But yeah, they gave him 2 lines that were pretty good, and you could see it felt like one of those multiverse things. I almost wanted them to start pointing at each other.
Or the real Nathan Drake.
Yeah, the real Nathan Drake, yeah. Which, again, but, Hollywood would never bank on somebody like that. Shit, they didn't want to bank on Nathan Fillion, and he's the guy who was the perfect, if you needed to grab an actual known actor to put him in that role, it would have been him. But, right now it's just, who's the it guy? Oh, the it guy is literally 4'10". We're going to put him in everything. Which again, for what it is, Tom Holland still did a pretty good job, but he's not my Nate. I'm sorry. Did he do an okay job? Yeah. For what the movie is, sure, still good. The banter is good between them. It felt like the game in terms of like those lines that they gave each other. That was all pretty cool. So I'll give him that.
Cool.
What was it? Samba Go-Go. Danny DeVito always irritated me for whatever reason. You always attacks. See, I always liked Danny DeVito. I hated the design of what they did with the Penguin in his pajama suit. Like that pissed me off. And the flipper hands.
His early mom spandex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd they do that? Because you have the perfect guy who could have played the Penguin, and you did all that weird shit with him. That pissed me off. That upset me because Danny DeVito, he should still come back and do a version of the Penguin.
Bang.
But from what I hear, what's his face? Colin Farrell. His Penguin is so good that they're giving him an actual show on HBO. They said they're going to explore it. Matt Reeves confirmed it on he was on the red carpet in the UK, and because they said they weren't sure if they're going to get a movie. I mean, a sequel to it. So that's why he put everything he could that he wanted to into this movie. But he goes, things are working so well, and people loved it already that they pulled the trigger. There's 2 series that they're going to be working on for HBO. They're spinoffs. He says, and he confirmed that the Penguin is one of them, and you're going to see his rise to power being a crime boss. And that's cool to see because Colin Farrell, from the clips that I've seen of him, fantastic. You don't even recognize him with the prosthetics they put on. He did put on some weight, but they said it was getting too unhealthy. So they kept prosthetics instead because he was getting thick. I saw an interview that he did, and he looked a little too plump.
Yeah.
But,
getting really big isn't healthy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, do we really need another one of those? I mean, they already kind of touched on that when they did that Gotham series, and there was a lot of things I think they did right in Gotham, and then there was a lot of things they screwed up. But
yeah, I couldn't finish Gotham. There's a couple seasons I watched where it was pretty good, and then it just completely shit the bed for me.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing about Gotham: when it got bad, it got really bad, and then it would pick back up again afterwards. That was one of the funny things about that show. It would pick back up again, and then it would drop off a cliff, and then it would pick back up. I know the very last episode of Gotham was actually pretty decent because they finally showed that guy that was playing the Penguin that looked like the Penguin. The Riddler was more in his traditional Riddler suit, even more so than he was throughout the entire series, with the question marks and everything. Yeah. It felt like that's what the show should have been from the beginning, and I just don't know why they didn't capitalize on that because they already showed the Penguin becoming who he was going to be anyway. So why didn't they just lean heavily in that direction earlier on in the show? Why wait until the last damn episode of the entire show run?
See, I agree too. They have good stuff that came out of Batman, like you said, the video games, the animated series, and the people involved on that. Why those things were good. Well, again, Paul Dini was one of the head writers. This guy's got Emmys out the wazoo. Why don't they have those kind of people involved in these series? Because if you lean again towards what they were establishing in the games, playing with that flavor of stuff and going in that kind of direction, yes, you're going to have a way better story. You're going to have the characters that are interesting, and you have time to play with, how far they're going to go. Because there's even the Montreal one, Batman, or was it Origins, that they did. It was after the Arkham games. They gave all the whole model in the world of Gotham that they built in the video games. They gave it over to Montreal, the WB, and they produced a game that I thought was fantastic. And a lot of people just shit on it for the sake of it. I'm like, are you people on crack? They showed you like the build up. They showed you the first kind of appearance of the Joker being in that area, and it was a big twist with another character because Black Mask was in the game, but he actually takes out Black Mask and he puts it on and he's pretending to be him, but you don't know it until a certain part in the game. And the detective mode in there was fantastic too because as Batman is trying to solve these crimes, things weren't making sense, and that wild card was the Joker, and he didn't even leave any proper hints, but you could see that something was off until you see that, like the moment when he reveals himself, he takes off the mask, and then they have this epic freaking scene. And they get into the whole story too, because Batman jumps off the building to save the Joker, and he gets arrested, laughing in his face that he was trying to kill him while they were going down. He was still laughing. But when he gets arrested, he gets put into the Arkham, and Harley Quinzel's there, Dr. Quinzel, and he's talking to her and he's telling her about what happened. But the way that he's telling the story, it sounds like he's falling in love with her, but he's reminiscing of how he saved him, this connection that he felt with this person. It wasn't a sexual thing, but the way that she was hearing it was like that he's infatuated with her, and she starts to fall for the Joker. But he's telling the story of Batman and him, which was great. And as he's telling that story, you see the story of the Red Hood, of he was a regular person. And, they took the story from The Killing Joke, essentially. They did a slight twist with it, but they showed you how Batman is responsible for creating him, making him, dropping him in the acid, all that stuff. But, again, the writing was so on the money. I loved it. How they handled all the characters in there. Killer Croc is the first thing you see in the beginning, and he wasn't super mutated. He had like a gangster look to him. He had on like nice dress pants. He did have some of the crocodile skin a little bit and the teeth and the mouth, but he was closer to the human side, and his scale was, he wasn't 16 feet tall.
And this is the Arkham Origins game?
Yes, I highly recommend it if you guys haven't played it. It was great. It's all set like in Christmas time as well. You see the Penguin in there. Mr. Freeze is one of your main villains in the game. It was really good. And even if you don't play it, I suggest at least taking a look on YouTube or Twitch or one of these things. If you see someone streaming it, it's worth watching because the story was fantastic.
Nice.
It's a slightly younger Batman, so it's a different voice actor as well. It's the guy who did the Chris Redfield voices in the last bunch of Resident Evil games. But yeah, so many great things in there. And the Joker was played by Troy Baker, who does a spot on Mark Hamill. Spot on. So it's great. Bane's in there. There's a lot of cool shit. So yeah, that's definitely check it out. The trailer alone is jaw dropping, and the stuff they did in there. So, but yeah, I hope they do something else down the line because I think they did it better than the last one, the last Arkham game, Arkham Knight. Batman Origins was better than Arkham Knight. I liked driving around the car, but shit got monotonous with that. The military shit all over the place was too much. It felt a little repetitive. The story was still good. I still liked it, but the ending also sucked. I'm like, what was the point of that? And I did it all. I unlocked every stupid Riddler thing that you had to do. I did all that shit to get the proper ending, and I'm like, what? What is this? So I don't know, man. But sorry, I went on a whole Batman tangent. But this week I have a really cool review I'm going to be putting up. I don't know if I should tease you guys now. I have it beside me, and it's huge. It's tremendous.
Whip it out.
You want to see it? I'm telling you, it's really big. A friend of mine.
All the ladies in the chat, please take 2 steps back.
Yes, you have to. A friend of mine hooked me up with this. It was a gift. I'm like, holy hell.
Nice.
Dude, this guy is 19 inches.
Holy crap.
Nice.
He's tremendous. And like his wingspan too. This thing is killer. He comes with these rods that you could put inside the cape, he could hold it, and so you get that gigantic wingspan on him.
Damn.
This thing's pretty killer. So I have a whole review on this guy that I'm in the process of getting up. It should be up maybe tomorrow, latest Tuesday. But yeah, that guy's killer. I was pretty blown away by that thing. I'm like, wow, that's one hell of a gift. So yeah, man, big shout out.
Yeah, if you're going to get a gift, make sure it's big and black.
Well, there's a coating on top of him that's black. He's actually white.
Oh.
So he's Italian.
Yuka.
Oh, what's up, Yuka? Hey, how you doing? If you want to pop in, I'll drop you a link. She's always fun. She's awesome. If you guys don't know her, she is the artist on Wonder Island. Fantastic creator. Just putting the link out there for her. Anyway. So yeah, you have the link if you want to pop in. But it's some cool stuff, and I know Batman's going to be kind of hot right now. So I'm like, all right, let me do this review. And he was a bitch to do. He couldn't fit in the light box. I had to rip the top off of it.
Oh no!
Yeah, dude.
Well, you know what I got planned for Thursday.
Oh, what do you have planned?
Classics.
Oh yeah,
Riddler, Joker, Batman. The classic.
Oh,
series.
beautiful. The McFarlane ones.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, those are pretty cool, man. I still need to. I need to either replace the Batman I have, or fix some things, because I have a defect on mine. The one that I reviewed. He's got. It's supposed to be the one with the cowl that's down, and they made a mistake and put a regular head on. But it's the only one I saw in the store. And someone who was watching my review goes, "Oh, damn it, they did it again." I said, "Did what?" They put the ab section in upside down on the figure.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know. I might crack them open and flip them. I don't know. We'll see. But Yuka, what's up?
It's me.
Hey, it's me.
Oh no.
How you doing tonight?
I'm working.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. How's the artwork coming on that?
Well, I'm drawing the rock person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the same page from last night because I haven't finished yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the weekend, so.
Yeah.
Another 2.5 hours.
Well, yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
One second, I'm going to show the campaign as well. For those who, if you haven't checked it out yet, yeah, this is the campaign. It's beautiful. The work she's doing on it is amazing. Again, Yuka keeps leveling up too. The pages that she's been working on are like jaw-dropping, you know. And I know they're going to be doing an update of the campaign soon as well. So if you guys haven't checked that out, yeah, keep an eye out for it. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. I know there's some updates already on here. So you guys haven't seen it, you could also jump on there. Yeah, we did a little masterclass lesson. You know, I was helping out Yuka a little bit on this stuff too. And
Vinny taught me how to make man titties.
Pectoral muscles, yes.
What's the difference?
You're right. They are man titties because you know when they overdevelop them. That's why you see like those bodybuilders and stuff. It looks like it's all rounded down because the muscles are just hanging there like titties. So you're right. You're 100% correct. That's awesome though. Yeah, rock person.
I trying really hard with textures.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, and I tried so hard that I probably shouldn't say what happened because of that.
It's all good though. Don't worry about it. You just keep kicking ass because again, the work that you're doing is beautiful. It's stunning stuff, and I know people are gonna be very happy with this book. I know all the layouts are pretty much done, so now it's just detailing out these pages, and yeah, you're crushing it. You are crushing it. The project's coming from Conquest Comics. It's gonna be top-notch stuff because that's what we do here. We deliver great books, and we get it in your hands. You guys aren't waiting, you know, 3, 4, 5 years for these books. No, you're going to get them in a timely fashion.
And when you come to Vinny streams, you know you're going to get something in your hand.
That's right. We do have books you can get in your hand. Through the Woods ships immediately. City of Venus ships immediately, along with the art books. So, yeah, you're right. Tommy is right. He's 100% correct.
Infinitel Chronicle ships immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Infinitel Chronicle. Yeah, this is also true. This is very true. And yeah, he's been delivering like a beast as well. Again, first campaign, this guy hits it out of the park. So keep supporting him, please. He's one of the creators to look out for. That's for damn sure. Sunsworn also doing great. And these books ship, you know. So there's like no wait on this stuff. Thank you, Tony, for dropping the links out there as well. You know, I wasn't gonna get into a big commercial type thing. We're still just kind of hanging and having fun, but yeah, I definitely wanted to let people know who Yuka is and the project that she's working on because she's a super talent, you know, and she's just gonna keep getting better and better, you know, and that's what I love. She's already at a level that surpasses so many others, but yeah, it's killer. It's killer to see. I got
it. You know what I keep forgetting to do? I keep forgetting to send some of that information over to my daughter because I backed this one for my daughter because she is heavily into this manga style of comics. So I keep forgetting to send her something about it because she's oh well, what's it look like? What's it look like? And I keep forgetting to send it. Like damn it. Keep getting sidetracked with everything else, you know, like I don't know, ordering new figures and
well, of course,
doing that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I just ordered the 86 Perceptor.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be shipping sometime next month.
Oh, that's killer.
And I got it for store price too. So,
nice. Man, I got something off of eBay that was below retail that goes for an insane amount of money. So I'm crossing my fingers that things work out properly. I took a gamble. I don't normally for people overseas like that, but I took a gamble and it has shipped. So I'm waiting now. I've been tracking it. Fingers are crossed. Chris knows what I'm talking about when it comes to certain things overseas. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, Because if that's the case, then yeah, I got this thing for a steal if it's gonna be what I'm hoping it's gonna be. But regardless, it is what it is. Collectors, we're crazy, and yeah, it's a good thing. Apex Comics, dude, thank you. I'm happy that you like the book. That's it. We're delivering the highest quality, and that's what I'm doing, man. That's why I'm working my ass off right now. I shot at the Kraken. The pages I really want to show you guys, but I can't. It's the end of the book is all spoilers, so I might give you a panel or two on an update coming up soon, but I can't show too much. I got to crop a lot out. Because, like I said, this is it. I'm there. I'm at the end of the book, and it is glorious. Yeah, all the pencils and inks.
Did you say done. Did you say you had to crop a lot out or crap a lot out?
Crop.
Okay, I was just making sure.
If I show you something, I gotta crop it. It's like if I zoomed in here and just kind of showed you his face or the ship, it's something like that. There's too much going on in the page. So, it's again. This is the quality you get. It looks like cover. The interior looks like cover artwork. Beautifully painted, beautifully drawn and illustrated. You're gonna get the best of the best with me. So for those people, if you back my other 5 campaigns, then yeah, this number 6, you know what the quality is.
Vinny, I'm kind of curious. Am I going to get as mad at you as I did at Chris?
Oh no!
Like, am I going to get to the end of this book and say, "You son of a"?
You're gonna want the sequel right away. I know you will. I do, but again, I promise people City of Venus 2. They've been waiting a while for that one because I've been juggling all this other stuff. So I'm diving right into City of Venus 2 as soon as this is fulfilled in your guys' hands. And that one I'll be able to show a little bit more, maybe even like breakdowns and do master classes with City of Venus, so you guys see a little bit of the process. That's what I have in my head right now. We'll see. So yeah, it's going to be a good time, though. It's going to be awesome. Because City of Venus 2, I am, the seatbelts are off. There is no safety. It's just going to go big. And, that book's going to be crazy. The stuff I have planned and the new characters you're going to see. And, oh, yeah. I can't wait. I've been itching to get back to that one. But, I had this in my head. I've been wanting to tell this story as well. So, again, I'm one person doing the work of like 6 people minimum. So yes, I thank each and every one of you guys and girls who've been supporting me nonstop. It means the world to me. It truly does. Because again, I don't play games with a lot of these other dumb people, and I don't care who hates who likes who, the mainstream, the indie shit. I don't care. I want to get good books out there in your hands. That's what I give a shit about. So everyone who's having slap fights on the internet are just man baby. Just like Ryan Johnson and all those other fuckers. So all that woke shit makes no sense to me. I've literally seen there's a campaign from a big-ish name who he's so proud he's got all these creators and he goes only A-listers, and then I see one of the names on there work for a woke company. And I'm going, what are you talking? And he's like, there's no SJW blah 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 crap. That's a lie. You hired somebody who's worked for 15, almost 20 years at a woke company. So this is what I mean. There's a lot of hypocrisy all over the place. That's why I don't give a shit. The boys club is always going to try to protect themselves. And like I said, to me, it doesn't matter. I've always been, and I always will be, an independent creator. I don't need any stupid special hashtags or any other dumb shit. People want to say I'm this or that. That's up to them. I don't give a fuck. I've always been Vinny. I'm always going to be Vinny. Mellow Art World's my company. That's the hashtags you get. So
I'm so glad that you dropped the first F-bomb.
Oh yeah, that's all right. But again, because I'm so sick of this, because there's so many people they try to put up this show that they're against the woke culture, and they literally do shit that's worse than the woke culture. They dump on creators. They hurt creators. They stalk creators. That's worse than what the woke mob does. It's worse. It's disgusting. And everyone's sick of it. That's why so many people walked away from this. Then I'm seeing too that there's there's another website or something that's talking about all of these mainstream creators and trying to grab fans and saying that don't support any of the crowdfunders across the board. I'm like, what is going on? I think Clownfish even talked about it or did a tweet on that. None of this shit makes sense. Why is everyone trying to hurt each other so badly instead of getting the best possible books out there? You know, to me, it makes zero sense. It is ridiculous. It's idiotic. How about we just keep working hard, get books in people's hands, and just take your personal politics out of it, all your personal horse shit. It's ridiculous, man. Just
well, you know, it's funny, Vinny, is like a lot of these people that are sitting here attacking other creators and everything. They're doing the exact same thing that all the mainstreamers did when there were up and comers, like when Eastman and Laird were coming up with freaking Turtles. There were people trying to shut them down. When McFarlane first started with Spawn, there was people trying to knock him out of the spot before he established himself. So I mean, this shit, they're doing the exact same thing that the mainstream did that they said that they hate. And like you're right, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
It makes
there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room for everybody to grow and to be able to actually make independent comics something that's not only trustworthy, but something that people want to go to first instead of the mainstream.
Exactly. You know, I don't know. A lot of these people, it's their little retirement game. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, it doesn't make sense. It's infighting. I mean, the true enemy out there is the establishment media. It's the people telling us that Robin needs to be gay or that I'm not Starfire and all this other we're not
Superman being bent over.
Getting some grapes.
Yeah, it's like why are these people doing it? But there's so much to fight against. There's so much to replace, and that's why we have these great projects to replace that nonsense. So they can have their slap fight or sand fight in somewhere else. Who cares?
Well,
you know, there's only a handful of people I can't stand, and guess what? I don't associate with them. If they tried to talk shit, I block them. That's how that works. This is the real world, you know? To have a slap fight over the internet is ridiculous. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Unless it's Dee Schneider.
Now you're talking about these celebrity and musician people who are part of the whole woke mob, and that's a whole other cycle of shit that never ends, right?
Did you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, did you guys see what Bancroft had added to CGNow.net?
No.
He added a calendar piece for launching, so you have a unified, like a single pane of glass now that shows you when campaigns are being launched.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're excited about indie products, I mean, hell, I got a whole spinner rack that's filled, you know, and all these awesome products or projects that we're seeing, you know, you can go over to cgnow.net and you can actually see, hey, this one's coming out at this time, you know, and I believe it's all Indiegogo. I'm not sure if he's added Kickstarter stuff at all. But
there's so many great projects that are still on Kickstarter and friends of ours, you know, Raven launched over there as well. She's a fantastic creator. So that's why there's this whole thing of boycotting this and that. And I have reason to want to boycott them for what they did to me. But I'm not going to, you know, again, what do they say? Pull the ladder up behind me. Like most of these people. No. If my friends are over there and they can still make money and that's the platform that's going to work with certain projects, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Just as long as you're not being part of it, that you're not preaching what they preach or whatever. You want to make your money and leave. So whatever.
I got this off of Kickstarter yesterday. Reign of Ages.
Okay.
By Cinepa Publishing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap. It's weird that there's no title on it on the variant cover, but Reign of Ages seems pretty sweet so far. So.
Okay, nice, man.
And it's on Kickstarter, so.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. There's so many different platforms. There's even one that like I can't remember the name of it, but I know there's another big creator that went over there, and I don't know how he did, but we're all trying to do what we could right now, to just be all preaching and all this other shit. Sorry, everyone has different stories, and you know what they can do and what they can't do. And if their fan base doesn't work on one, try another platform. It's that simple. Because I know certain books do better over there. Certain things, board games, shit like that, do better over there than they would on Indiegogo. And a lot of people still don't even know what Indiegogo is. There's you know, family and friends. I'm like, yeah, have you checked out my projects or whatever? And like, no, what's that? How does that work? I said, have you heard of Kickstarter? Oh yeah. I said, it's like that. Oh, okay. You know, it's the same deal. So whatever. Just do your own thing. Because these people, at the end of the day, they don't give a shit whether you breathe or you die. They really don't care. So unless you're actually friends with people who want to help you and go out of their way and hang out and have a good time, that's what I care about. You know, those are the people I'm gonna give a shit about. Everyone else doesn't really matter. Get the stories done, get the work done, get it in people's hands. It's boom, 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 and let's keep growing this. Let's keep helping each other if we could. So, all right, I got off my soapbox. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. So, is anyone else excited for any projects, any movies, games, whatever? Anything looming in the distance?
Well, I was going over my catalog of recently backed indie comics, and yeah, it looks like March is going to be an awesome month for fulfillment. Fingers crossed.
Oh, excellent, man.
Yeah, I just like it's funny because I have like two categories. I got the categories of stuff I've recently backed, like Cerebrum, Terror in the Trenches, Gun Demon, and then I've got the stuff that it's like it's coming in. You know, a Battle Brick Road. What else? I backed them a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had Eric on in a while. It's one of the last times I had him on. I backed the book, but yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. That's great. That's great to hear because I haven't been keeping an eye on updates and stuff. I've been juggling too much stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man. Like I said, I got a few more reviews I want to shoot as well for you guys. Because yeah, the toy stuff. I'm trying to jump around a little bit. I'm going to start to do a few more like Marvel Legends. I'll do some SH figure arts. I've been meaning to. I literally have them in front of me. I just need to grab their boxes and, you know, Tommy, I know I just hit you up. But just grab them by the box. Huge, tremendous.
The box. There's nothing wrong with it. Just get your hands in there. Get them dirty.
If you're rich and powerful, they'll let you.
Make sure the box is clean first.
Yeah. Are we going to have to start making apologies soon?
Yeah.
I will never apologize.
We know someone who apologizes all the time.
Sure.
God, did you see?
I'll not get into that. I'll get myself in trouble.
If people even say anything remotely, I want to say non-bashing about Peacemaker, he automatically apparently starts following them.
Really?
Somebody had said something on Twitter and they said, "Oh, I didn't think it was bad," and all of a sudden, "Oh, look at this! John Cena's following me." I'm laughing. I'm like,
if you praise the show, he just follows you automatically.
That's what it seems like.
Oh my!
I love Pacemaker.
Pacemaker.
The Pacemaker. That's what I said.
Tommy, do that. Say that you like it, and then as soon as he follows you, then dunk on him.
Yeah. No, you can put the China is asshole.
No, see, that's so fun. I like when they automatically just go right into block mode with me. That just makes my day.
Well,
like great when
image, you could use this.
Yeah.
Damn, who was it? Damn, it was one of those damn mainstream people with their woke comic bullshit. I can't even remember her name because she was so inconsequential to me. But she was just in there talking mad shit, and I just went at her. I'd say within 2 tweets she had already blocked me. I was like, "Damn, that's not bad."
Wow,
achievement unlocked.
When you speed run getting blocked.
Yeah.
Right.
I want it so as soon as they see my name start to pop up in their feed that they're going to freaking automatically block. That's where I want to get.
Oh no, here comes the guinea pig.
Hopefully you can make that happen. Tommy, I believe in you. I know you can do this. Let me share again too anyway. I make time to do these things, so I might as well just keep it up while we're talking. I made myself laugh. Okay, who farted? He did. Oh
man.
No, dude, I'm looking forward to getting this on Blu-ray. I absolutely love that movie. Right? I'm going to be doing an update on one of my figures as well. I got an extra piece for the Dr. Octopus, and nice. I think it's coming in. It might be tomorrow. But I'm doing kind of an upgraded look for that figure that's more in line to this film. which is pretty cool. Somebody told me about it. Another big collector. I'm like, oh shit. Oh let me do that because I'm not getting the Hot Toys one. It's pretty much the same figure. You know, I like the face better on this one anyway. I don't like what Hot Toys did. So yeah, I'm just I got a piece or two that's going to upgrade the figure, and and Hot Toys could sit on it because their bottom line now is ridiculous. It's like these figures are starting at $300 and going up to like $400, $500. Who the hell has money to burn like that, dude?
Especially now.
So do they have people working there that are like former real estate agents or something like that? Is that why they're jacking the prices up?
Yeah. Plastic is shooting through the roof.
Get it before the bubble bursts.
Yeah, right. Get out of here, dude. And like I said, those third-party figures, I'm getting them for like half the price. And it depends when you order them. Sometimes if you pre-order them, you get them even cheaper. Yeah, it's like okay, well, that's where the money that I said this on previous streams. The money that I'm not spending on comic books and other shit, because I stopped a lot of video games as well. Like I put that money aside a little bit, right? And I go, okay, well, I could buy figures that I actually like, things that I enjoy, and that's what I've been doing. So that's why I've been doing more of these reviews and stuff. Because for a while, I did stop collecting for a while, and I started up like the last couple of years, and it was just a little bit here and there, and now I have a problem. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, I'm not helping. That's okay. I took a cue from you because I really liked what you were doing with the little Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
So and now here's the funny thing. I told you that my wife had ordered it maybe about a month ago for me. So I start filming a whole bunch of shit because my foot was feeling good yesterday. I'm walking around. I was like, hot damn, I'm going to be able to film some shit today. Nothing's going on. I don't have to be anywhere. So I started filming all this stuff. And I was like, son of a bitch, the Lazy Susan was sitting right there and I didn't use it. So the last half of all the toys that I did, I managed to throw it in there with the light on that it has in there. And holy shit, did that look awesome. Then I'm starting to like play with the damn thing. And then it has a reverse function. It apparently has a separate speed function, so it could slow down or speed up. I was like,
nice.
wow, I didn't know all that. And I was like, holy shit, I found it out by accident. I was like, damn, there's an awful lot on this thing she got. And the one that she got is, I think it was the 16-inch wide base.
Mm-hmm. Damn, where's my? I lost it. Sorry. Dude, no, I'm telling you, those things are cool. They're gonna help out a lot too. With the reviews across the board. I wanted to use it on this Batman. I have one shot where I did, and then by the end of it, he came at me. He's just, I'm like, no, this guy's too big. If he takes a tumble, we're gonna have a problem. So I had to shoot it a different way, but it's all right though.
Speaking of oddball toys, real quick.
What's that?
Because I figured I'd throw that in there because you had the Spider-Man stuff up there. I found the old 1978 Spider-Man figure. He's about 12 inches or so tall. And it was one of the ones he was fixed in a certain pose. But in the back of his, right in the back of his neck, he's got a cord, like almost like a zipline cord. So you hook this cord up somewhere and he has batteries and you push the button and he scales up.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. Dude,
is that the cloth? The cloth one?
No, this is all plastic.
It's all plastic.
Oh,
wow, that's interesting, man. Dude, Nano Reaper, yeah, man. I know you got a crazy, amazing collection of guns, knives, all that kind of stuff.
It's not one.
Yeah, if you haven't, take a look in the description to the YouTube channel here. If you're looking for good knives, my friend, great friend. Grandmaster Bram Frank designed a whole bunch of amazing knives. He's been on the stream a couple of times. I think you've been in chat with when he was on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I recommend his stuff if you haven't. They are beautiful. They're amazing. I got like a dozen of them. Just fantastic, man. And he's got ones that have like a katana kind of design to the way that he did the blade itself. It's everything about it is amazing. He's also a part of Mensa, so he designed everything on it, how it works, the function, and he works them. He trains people constantly. He's trained people all over the world, elite teams that shouldn't exist. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, man. This guy he's a legit badass, and his products are amazing. So yeah, whenever I get a chance, I'm happy to talk about him. I want to get him on yet again. we'll see when.
It's always good when you get somebody who knows how a practical tool should work and actually goes about designing it.
Oh yeah, dude. He has the guy from Forge and Fire calling him all the time too. He's friends with him. The one who goes eat, wheel, kill. I always forget his name. The Asian dude. Doug Marcaida. That's it. Doug Marcaida is always calling him up too, and they've gone to like knife shows together and stuff, and done amazing interviews, breaking into all that stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. So highly recommend that. Jump on it if you haven't.
So this wheeling back around into entertainment, there was another new show that came out, and I watched maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes, and then I got completely lost, and that's Vikings Valhalla.
Oh no! Did you see that
it started off okay. Like they introduced Leif Erikson, and I was like, what? Because I put it on for my brother because he loves that kind of stuff, and he'll sit there and it's kind of like it's like Mikey, he'll watch anything. So he's sitting there and he's watching this thing, and I'm like leaning over, it's like Leif Erikson. I was like, oh cool, and I'm watching it. It's okay at first, and then it just starts dragging out, and it's like by the time he got to like the fourth episode was starting, I was completely tuned out, and I went on the computer and I just started like editing stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Well, I was watching Vaughn's post on Twitter, and he was about as impressed with it as I would be. They blackwashed another character. They turned a white male character into a black woman, and it's like, how many black Vikings have you heard of? Like,
there's a dozen of them. They came over from the Lord of the Rings show.
Yeah, and it's like, seriously, like, who's not supposed to be like pissed off about this? Like, I mean, if you're white, you're watching.
Well, once again, you go back to all that nonsense that they sit there and they preach and they talk about, cultural appropriation and this, that, and the other thing. And it's only cultural appropriation if they don't like it. Yeah. But if it goes against anybody else's culture, well, that's absolutely fine, because apparently anybody that's got fairer skin are all part of the same culture. They have no culture. Yeah, that's what they've come right out and said. They're so fucking ridiculous. There you go. I got my F out of the way.
Well, it'd be one thing, like if Netflix did like a historical fiction series on like Zulu warriors or something, and it had like it was basically it's set in South Africa and it's got black actors, I'd be like, this is awesome. We're looking at a historical piece that you can actually think of as kind of like when we were doing Assassin's Creed. A lot of people were like, this is what I turn to for history, because we weren't screwing around with those early games. Like, that stuff is legit.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, and when you see something like Valhalla, and all of a sudden there's this like black Viking chick instead of the white guy that was supposed to be there. It's like you can't. You have to throw away any kind of authenticity now. You're like, this is stupid.
Of course, man, and that's it. There's no need to do that kind of stuff. Again, I'm watching that zombie show. You're not seeing a bunch of white people running around there.
Exactly.
Why? Because it's set in Korea, right? They're not having a diverse crowd. No, this show is fantastic because where it is, where it's located, who's there. I hate when they try to force all this stuff down everyone's throat. There's no need for it. You could be genuine. You could be cool about every stuff. If it happened in New York, if it happened in a different place, then you get your melting pot of people. It makes sense. But again, if we talk about historical things that happen, you're not going to see again, a slave doesn't become an emperor in the Roman Empire. You know what I mean?
Or when was it Achilles in BBC? Achilles is now black, and Anne Boleyn is now black. Like, come on.
And Frank is Indian, I heard.
Despite what everyone is saying, deep down, I believe everyone is.
Then when they get called out and that kind of stuff, then they turn around and say, "Well, most of those people never existed anyway." What? You're wrong there, because I mean, for the longest time, they were saying Troy didn't exist until that one guy went out there and he proved that. I think what was he, a German archaeologist? I forget, because he went out and he proved that Troy was real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's it. Because again, these people are just, they're brain dead, and they're throwing out all of the history books. They're rewriting them. So these people are going to be more and more stupid. It's the phones. They live off the phones. They're being brainwashed by whatever media, whatever nonsense. Fill in the blank. That's why you just have these sheep everywhere. Again, what's going on the other side of the world? They're still blaming somebody else, and it's like, are you fucking for real?
Yeah, I know.
Are you for real? Like,
Well, can we call?
I want to get into it, and I can't because
I know.
YouTube.
Well, I was going to say, Vinny,
I
can we
know.
just
Bunch
call
of
the
sackless.
whole group of idiots that are going online for all their information? Can we just call them the Wikipedians from now on?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know,
Yeah, all this land of the vodka invading the land of the mail order brides. Like it's, you know, we all know that it was planned long before. In fact, a certain man that called a certain sexual preference of frogs called it out back in September and October of last year.
Yep. Yeah. No, oh, dude. Yeah. And he said exactly when it was going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah. Chris has been watching this stuff. He knows what we're talking about. And we know the man you're talking about as well. You know.
It's.
You rang. Infowars.com, sons of bitches. We have all the info over there. We got great products. You're going to need them because at the end of the world, you're going to need your vitamins. Sorry, I couldn't help myself with that one.
Get your horse base 50% off.
Bless that man. But yeah, no, dude. Like I said, that hashtag was true. Everything he said, he is right. The stuff that's been going on has been happening. You know. So and like Chris said, there's proof of it. He showed it yet again a couple years ago, a couple months ago. It's like this is when it's going to happen. This is what's going on. It's like, all right, people keep putting your head in the dirt and then wondering why you're getting bent over like Superman. We know what's going on.
It's all Orange Man's fault, even though he's been in office for over 2 years.
Orange Man's terrible, you know, and they're still, you know, they can't stop with that stuff. The Saturday Night Live, same deal. It's still they're still wagging his finger at him.
Really?
At Carlson, they're saying Carlson is taking the side of the land of the vodka. It's like, are you people really on crack? He showed clips of CNN, MSNBC, all them saying this shit about him. He's like, he stopped. He's like, I'm a news reporter. If I want to talk to somebody who's over there, it's so we could get more information, and I could deliver it to the people, and they know what's going on.
Could you imagine that a
he's like,
news media company actually getting first-hand accounts to use their news?
Journalistic
My God,
integrity.
they're travesty.
Unbelievable. And he's going, he's like, are you people for real? He's like, I am against every kind of war. It kills people, destroys countries. Are you people insane? Are you straight up crazy? You know, and then he went into the dollar and what's actually going to be happening, and you know, certain you know, well, the John China thing. So much I want to say and I can't. Listen,
Yeah.
I might try to figure out how to do the Odyssey live streaming, and then maybe like once a week just explode over there.
I'm telling you, hit Wes Moody up. Wes Moody's got that down.
Okay. Yeah, he'd be good to talk to and get him on over there. Because holy hell, man, this is insane. I'm gonna doing streams over there. I'm gonna end up like Jones. I'm gonna be. I describe this madness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're living in a crazy world now, so the insane are the same. You know, we're seeing everything.
What's that map or the that whole breakdown that Charlie Day, his conspiracy theory thing? That he's got that chart. Like I'll be looking like that from
the yarn and
the yarn and the string. This is how it happened. This is how it started.
Howard Zinn. I seen Nana Raper talking about Howard Zinn.
Who's Howard Zinn?
One of the founders of the movement to rewrite history with Marxist.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nuke, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's part of that cultural appropriation, that shit that nobody wants to talk about the other side that does with the hair. It's so ridiculous.
There's a bunch of stuff out there, and there's a bunch of things that kind of led up to all this. And you know, and we know who's currently still pushing that, and it's a certain German over there that we've mentioned a few times on the stream in the past.
Yeah,
but
Schwab.
Yeah, it's yeah. It will be an angrier world. You will be drinking a bug juice and sewer water, and we will be drinking champagne, laughing at you.
Comrade, there is nothing to worry about here, comrade. Everything is going as it should. Don't worry. Just look the other way.
Son of a bitch.
Don't stop until they say niet.
Oh boy, dude, I'm seeing some of the land of the mail order brides. The balls on some of these guys. Holy hell!
Yeah,
There
hell
was
yeah.
one guy. He found a landmine that was in the street that they were going to use to explode a bridge. He picked it up and he's walking it across the street, and he's got a cigarette dangling out of his mouth. I'm like, you gotta have balls the size of the moon to be doing something like that.
You think the squatting Slav have big balls? Yeah, hold my vodka.
Dude, there's the ghost of Kiev. Have you heard about that, dude?
I don't know if that's real though, because I've seen because the ghost of Kiev sounds badass.
It sounds badass. We don't know if it's true or not. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the story about how could I put this? Cobra Island.
Yeah, it turned out to be fake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Cobra!
There are some very ballsy people over there, though. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also rumors of I can't say. Anyway.
Oh, who is that comedian that they always blame? I can't remember. Is that guy that was on Adult Swim and they canceled him?
Yeah. Nano Reaper saying that it's bullshit. Okay, so I know he's into the military stuff all the way. So yeah, if he's saying it, there's a safe bet that it is total bullshit. Thanks for the heads up on that. Yeah, it sounds like a good thing, but again, it's Ghost of Tsushima. It's a more believable story. Jin Sakai, yeah. I am doing this for my honor for the people.
Yuka!
That game is so man. I want to play it again so badly, but I don't have time. Man, yeah. Oh, if you guys haven't seen that review, go check it out. That was my figure of the year.
Hell yeah!
Tsushima. Oh, that thing's amazing. And yeah. Chris, again, hit me up later if you I'm holding something for him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That was the other thing I will say I appreciate you doing too when you did that last review with the Last Samurai figure, where you actually brought the other figure in there with the base.
Yeah, the diorama for that would fit really good with the Last Samurai, like the diorama from the deluxe Sakai.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll pull it up for people too if they haven't seen it. It is on the on my actual on the YouTube channel. Where the hell did I put that? I got all the photos together here. 1 second. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. I will share screen again.
Yeah, Nana Reaper, I heard that one too. I heard some of the other stuff that they were showing, like fires and everything, were bullshit too.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of crazy stuff over there, but yeah,
face on that guy.
Yeah, because we don't know what's going on. But yeah, dude, these figures are amazing, and the likeness to that actor.
Hell yeah,
it's insane. And yes,
look at the veins in his arm.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's one of the selling points for me on this figure too, is that there were no wrist joints on this figure. It's solid from the hands up until about the elbow, and then he does have a double jointed elbows. He's got rotation in there. It looks like a shrunken down person. Like, I love those kind of statuesque figures or things that you could put in these amazing positions and poses and stuff.
Plus you were saying that the joints were actually. They were tight. So it wasn't sloppy. So when you put him in a pose, it didn't feel like it was going to fall out.
Right, dude. Yeah, he holds his pose fantastic. The legs are very strong, but I think it's because they use the same bodies. This company, it's ironically they're called Pop Toys, but it's not the Pops, not those vinyl stupid things. But yet they specialize in like samurai figures and things of that nature. And there's another one I'm looking at that it's pretty cheap, but my budget right now has already been spent for this month.
Oh, and how sharp was that sword?
Oh yeah, it was pretty sharp. Yeah, the tip of it. Yeah, that's actual metal that they used on it. Really beautiful stuff.
I wish he had a daisho. Like instead of just the bakken, he has like the whole uchikatana. Like that would be badass.
Well, see, that's why I'm looking at these other figures too. There's one specifically that he has. The guy, he's loaded in armor. He's got the proper stuff on, and he comes with, he has the two. He has the main blade. He has that one. So yeah, I don't know. I might mix and match anyway.
Hell yeah,
because it's fun to do. And like I said, I love that culture. I have a comic book series that's that's in there. It's one of my first published things. Was a short story in the back of another book that it was called In the Demon's Path. And yeah, I might revive those characters. It's also in the art book too. It's one of the images from my art book. You'll see the samurai with that kind of big demon behind them. Yeah, that's part of the story. That was supposed to be the cover image for it. But yeah, I might get back into doing that at some point. But yeah, the detail on this kind of stuff, it blows me away. It inspires me. That's why I love these kind of things in collecting. Yeah, like dude, the lightness. Look at that paint job. It looks like a real person.
Yeah, look at the flaws in the skin tone. Like it's perfect.
It's absolutely amazing. And that's the kind of stuff that I dig, man. That's what inspires me. It's you know, keep pushing and elevating and learning from it, because you learn from life anyway. So it's like looking at the wrinkles of the clothes, the folds, things of that nature. Yeah, it's awesome. You know, but yeah, we're putting our nerdy hats on, but that's what these streams are anyway. It's to have fun and talk about stuff that we enjoy. And yeah, his figure with the armor does look amazing, but like I said, it was way out of my budget right now.
Yeah, that thing is a beast.
It is, but these figures, they've become very hard to find, and then the prices shoot up even more. So
did they offer like a separate package for the armor, or no?
Not by itself. Some companies do that, and I know on eBay, it is actually that same company, but it's not his armor. It would be someone else's armor that you could put on there, which it's fine too. Because again, I'm not specifically just like a fan of The Last Samurai. I love this character. This actor's great, but it has that whole aesthetic that I like anyway. You know, so and it works. He complements the Jin Kasai figure beautifully.
Maybe Human has a question.
Hey, you did Onimusha?
Say again?
Onimusha?
It's not Onimusha, but yeah, hold on. Yeah, you can hold that up. That's there. That was in the Demon's Path. So that was the image there. No, I love. Yeah, I loved his armor, but essentially it's red armor on top of the blue you know,
hell yeah,
that he has. So, but
hey Vinny, maybe Human was he was wondering how much did they go for
something like this. The one that I got I got him on sale, so he was around 130. But again, it's a super simple one. The other ones, the one with all the armor on, he's like around 350, something like that. So, but again, they put metal parts. They have actual, you know, they go above and beyond with all that stuff, you know. So they did the Tom Cruise as well, but I'm not getting that at all. And that is essentially that's the armor, right? You just said Onimusha. That's the armor that they gave him in Last Samurai. And when I watched that movie, I'm like, those sons of bitches stole it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so if the Tom Cruise one is to scale, will he be the size of a G.I. Joe guy next to this guy?
Absolutely. But no, like the armor looks great on that. I don't know, but yeah, it's not gonna.
These are still available for purchase, right?
Yeah. The art books they're on the City of Venus campaign, so you can definitely snatch them up over there. Hell yeah, man.
You're storming this, man. I want a poster of that.
Thanks, man, dude. Yeah, I made one for a friend a long time ago, but I don't know. I like to get back into doing a lot more stuff and get more merchandise out there. I can't necessarily sell stuff like that openly, and you know. Anyway,
yeah, yeah, Marvel.
What the hell was I going to say? Something about the same stuff. Oh, but Onimusha, yeah, I worked on the sequel video game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had weapon designs that made it to the game. When I was working at McFarlane, I resurrected the figures because they were in the trash. McFarlane passed on the first game because they had their Spawn samurai figures, and I went.
Oh yeah, I have those.
Yeah, I had a couple of them. A lot of them didn't last because those at the time they were using really cheap material, and those fucking things broke all the time.
Yeah, the last in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I picked up a Spawn figure was during the Pharaoh run, and that I was done after that.
Oh, dude, I got all the Conan ones.
Yeah, I have some of the Conan ones. There was the Pharaoh one, the chick that's kind of like she sprawled out. That thing was beautiful. The paint job on the face was just unbelievable. But parts of that broke on mine as well. I still have her because you could plug her into the base that has all the treasure. Like all the jewels and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that was a killer piece. That was after I left. I don't know who was responsible for that one, but the Onimusha stuff was cool. I was like, how the hell did you guys pass on the first game? Because I'll tell you, I was pissed because that game was one of my favorites when it came out.
I was never able to finish the games like at all.
Why
They're
not?
tough or are they boring or?
Onimusha for PS2.
Mhm.
The controls were really confusing because the
Oh, yeah,
camera
fixed
would
cameras.
be fixed,
Yeah.
and they would change direction, and you like pretty much couldn't. I don't remember much, but you couldn't use the analog stick correctly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also I got stuck on the first game where you had to fight this first really big guy, and I was just flipping confused on what I was supposed to do, so I gave up. And then I tried to play the second game, but I could never get past level 1 because it was too difficult.
Wow.
Wait, was the second one the one with Jean Reno in it?
No, that was the third one.
Oh, Leon the Professional.
Yeah, the second one they got the guy from Black Rain, that actor who passed away. They put his likeness on the main character.
Oh yeah, it was like a different hero altogether.
Yeah, because at the Samanosuke he was pulled into the demon world, and you don't know what happened to him, but at the end you see this kind of like post credit scene that he's got like that demon power in him, and he kind of went nomad. But then they brought him back for the third game, so it was the main guy from the first game with Jean Reno, because they were trying to get the European audience on board with that series. But I liked all three games. I did enjoy it. But yes, the fixed camera angle, they did like their own kind of Resident Evil type thing. But instead of guns and shit, you had the swords with all the different powers, and that's what I loved. You had the wind one, you had the fire one. When he gets the demon blade, you go into the realms. You got to go down like a certain amount of realms in order to unlock like one of the swords to get those upgrades. Like that kind of shit was really cool to me. I really enjoyed that. And he gets like the power of the Oni, which again, it's awesome. But the sequel, I dug that out of the trash, and I kind of broke it all down for them. Like, if you want to do some designs, so I designed the entire line of those figures.
Sweet.
Yeah, and my brother who was working there at the time too, not Frankie, a different one. He sculpted out, he roughed all the bodies out, and they got greenlit immediately. And then they chopped up the figures and they kind of passed it around more people, put details and stuff in them. But the initial pose and everything, that was me and my brother. And the weapon designs, I had 3, maybe or 4, I forgot. Because they were different versions, they were upgrades to the different ones. So there was a big staff in the game that had ice powers. They used 2 of my designs in that because it was like level 1 and level 3. I had 2 different ones over there. We only made like the standard one for the figure though, but those made it in. And the main sword that he had in the game, he had the I forget the ring around the where the blade is here. This part.
The Suba.
Yeah, I designed a very specific design in there, and it was on the cover of the freaking game because he has the sword kind of like pointed at you. I was like, holy shit, that's my design. My jaw hit the floor. I had the dragon down the hilt of the blade as well, and how it was wrapped. Dude, I was over the moon. So when I cleared the game, I'm looking at the credits. It just goes, and special thanks to the McFarlane group or whatever. Like that's me.
That's me,
motherfucker. That's me, motherfucker. But yeah, dude, it was cool. And one of the fire blade was actually in there as well. I designed it for one of the other characters, and they gave it to the main character, which was pretty cool.
Oh.
So
nice.
But yeah. So technically I did work for Capcom.
Yeah.
Here's an oddball one since we're still on that. Do you remember this game? I think it was on the 360 if I remember correctly. I think it might have been an independent game. It's called Skulls of the Shogun.
Nani?
Haven't heard of that.
It was really weird because when the little samurai guys would die, their helmet would drop down, like they would turn into like a little skull face, and it would just drop on the ground, and they would be bitching and complaining.
No, I wasn't familiar with
Skulls
that.
of the... Let me see if I have it.
Chris might know. He's got the good hookups with all that stuff.
Yeah, let me see if I can share it actually.
Tony, have you ever played those games?
I haven't.
Oh man.
Well,
oh, go ahead.
yeah, I've played Ghost of Tsushima, but none of the other games you were talking about.
Dude, Ghost of Tsushima is like one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. That game is so good.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, man. And they have those
game.
serene moments throughout the entire game. Dude, man. Here.
Was it PS1 or PS2?
Skulls of the Shogun was 360.
Oh crap! I don't think I have that one.
360.
Nani!
Wow, man.
Maybe there's a.
Chris and Yuka are gonna start speaking to each other in Japanese now while we sit there and all.
See.
Was it Samurai Jack? Dude, that Shadow of the Colossus was so good too.
I played Shadow of the Colossus like a few months ago, I think, and I was stuck in one of the colossi because I was too afraid of it.
Yeah, that game was fun. That was awesome. You remember which one got you afraid?
Yes, I see it in my nightmares.
Was it the one with the giant sword?
No, it's the one that is called Dirge.
It's called what?
Dirge.
Do you remember what he looked like?
Yes, it was the sandworm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that was crazy, that one. Dude,
Yeah.
They had 3 games they did. It was
Eco.
Say again?
Eco.
Oh yeah. Eco or Ico. It was that one, Shadow of the Colossus, and the
Last Guardian.
Last Guardian. That's it. Last Guardian was so short. Yeah, Ico. That game was fun.
Damn, I got stuck in Eco in one level.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that what's her name, Durga, I think it was. I don't flipping remember.
Just call it.
She was so slow.
Yeah. You should like drag her by the arm. It's like
Yeah. The poor thing would be just running, like holding hands, and you can tell the guy was just making her go faster because she's just that slow.
Really an abusive relationship.
Yes.
So I put the link to it that I found. I found one that was actually available apparently now on Steam. The first time I remember seeing it was I'm positive it was the 360, but it says it's available on Steam. So I dropped that in the private chat if you want to take a look at it. It's just weird. It's a weird little Shogun game.
I'll type it in. I don't want to go to the site because I know we're going to have pop-ups and shit. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Because I don't normally go on Steam or stream those.
Well, this is just a link showing it. It's not actually on. This is not actually a link to Steam. It's just a link showing the game, from what I understand.
Okay. Well, I'll pull up stills just in case, because again, I don't know if these assholes are going to try to hit, copyright nonsense. So, it's like that that kind of aerial shot. Oh, one second. Add that in. This here? Yeah, I've never seen this.
Oh, I think I have seen it. Now that I'm... Yeah, it's... Is it like an RTS or...
What's an RTS?
Real-time strategy game. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Like Warcraft or like StarCraft or...
Cancel last move, wait here.
I don't mean to change the subject, but has anybody ever played Jack and Dexter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got them all.
Me too! I even played the Forbidden Jack and Dexter game.
Was that also Naughty Dog?
Yes.
Which one?
Jack and Dexter.
Those games, yeah.
Yeah, except the stupid Forbidden game that we don't acknowledge as being canonly part of the series.
Is that number 3?
No,
Which one is it?
The
Is
Last
it
Frontier.
just? Oh.
We don't talk about The Last Frontier.
What's the one? Let's see. Let me fire it up again. What's the one on the PSP?
Yeah,
Like Agent Dexter? Or,
it was just Dexter.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That one is canonly part of the series.
I haven't played those.
I never played Dexter either.
Yeah,
Sorry. We get real nerdy. Tony, what are some of the games that you really enjoyed? You there, buddy?
He died. I killed him.
Omae wa mou shindaru.
Nani?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Vinny, it's not really Tony's fault right now. He's loving a machine right now, like I told him to do. So he's going to be unavailable for at least the next 10 minutes.
Oh boy.
Do you guys remember Big Johnson?
No, but I do remember Leisure Suit Larry, Nano Reaper. I had those games too. Those were hilarious.
Land of the Lounge
Like
Lizards.
The last two they made were great, and they remade the first one. Those were awesome. You know, was it Allo? The guy who created it. I think that was his name. The guy who created also did all the music for the game as well. He did like all the jazz stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Oh, super talented.
Larry Laffer. Yeah.
Larry Laffer. His polyester suit. You know he was based off of Larry from Three's Company.
Oh yeah, that is totally Larry from Three's Company.
100%. I think he even had an episode where he was wearing a white leisure suit. I'm like, he had the medallion all the time, the open shirt with the chest hair. That was funny, man. The opening of the one with Love for Sale. I think that was it the fifth one or the sixth one? He was like tied to the bed.
Yeah.
And the fire started. Like the chick robbed him, and then like you gotta figure a way to get out of there. Oh my god, dude, those games are the best. You know, it's a shame that they didn't get to finish that other one. Like they started it, because at the end of the game, they went really crazy with it. They were gonna get him abducted by aliens or something. Dude, just those games are hilarious stuff. And the one in the hotel was really funny too. I forgot the name of that one. But
do you remember the university one? It was like magna cum laude or whatever.
I did not see that one or play it. I know it was supposed to be like his nephew or something.
Oh yeah.
But you played it?
I think so. I played all of them. The ones that I haven't played much of were the modern 3D ones. Mm-hmm. Like I played Land of the Lounge Lizards quite a bit back in the day. Like remember when it asked you like it had a security check on it where it was like, hey, where it like asked you your age, and then you had to like answer questions that only people of that age. So like today, only boomers can answer it. So it's like, are you over 21? I'm like, of course. But the questions they're asking are from like the 1940s or 50s.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit was funny. And they had extra little tricks and Easter eggs throughout the game. There's even like every chick in the game, like they did a way where you could actually see their tits, but it's like because they had the perfect placement of like the plants and shit like that. Dude, that was hilarious.
Bubble bath. It's like, damn that rubber ducky. Like,
there was a comedy bit, like they had like a comedy room that had a robot that was telling jokes, and they based them off of Bill Clinton, and all the jokes he was saying were taking deep, hard shots at Hillary. Dude, oh my god. You could just sit there, and the material that they had, like the writing was insane. They had maybe an hour's worth of jokes. Like a full, top-notch set. And they hit like every political joke of the time. They had like some, like dad jokes in there mixed in. But if you stayed long enough, you heard like all the really horrible, raunchy, like they went for it. I'm like, wow, I love shit like that. Just don't pull any punches. Go for it.
Ouch. Man,
funny stuff.
God, I miss older. Like, I don't know, like all that stuff I was showing earlier, all my emulated stuff. Like, I'm just not interested in a lot of the modern stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm with you, man. Tony, you're back. What are some of the games that you enjoyed that you played when you were younger?
Probably, Mega Man. Legend of Zelda. Like I played a lot of mainstream stuff. Like I haven't heard
Oh yeah.
of half of these games, but
Yeah.
I like open world games like GTA and
Yeah, man. Same here. I think
Yeah.
the last one I played was the one in New York.
GTA 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
the
was-
one
that
with
was-
the Eastern European guy.
Yeah. Whose
My
country is
brother
getting?
Roman.
Yes.
Nico.
I played
His name was
two
Nico.
GTA games.
The one with what's his name with Ray Liotta was good too. They did like Miami Vice.
Oh, Vice City.
Vice
Yeah.
City, yeah.
Hell
That
yeah.
was cool. Those two games I really enjoyed. But like I wanted that other character to have an actual voice. But you know, playing as Ray Liotta was funny, man. Just,
Am I the only person that calls him Ray Lolita?
I think so. But dude, man, yeah, funny stuff. He was
Yeah,
better
like
earlier in his career. Go ahead, Tony.
I was just gonna say I like GTA 5 because you like plan a bomb or whatever in the head of a social media company's phone and blow his head off. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
That's awesome. Is that on PS4?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on PS3, PS4, PS5, and PC.
I'll see if I can find it for like dirt cheap. But yeah, no, yeah, those games are always fun and crazy. You know, and all the cheat codes you get, like
Yeah.
Apache helicopters and shit like that.
Rampage.
Yeah, more or less. I see some of the modifications people did on the PC versions. They're like Godzilla
Yeah.
destroying this city. I'm like, what the? How do these people do this?
But Godzilla still can't destroy the train.
It's completely bulletproof.
Holy crap, man! Dude, it's insane.
You mean kaiju proof?
Yeah.
Kaiju.
Oh no, it's
Gojira.
Gamora.
Gojira! Oh,
Yeah.
It
How
looks
did you
like
get
Godzilla,
out
but
of
due
that?
to the international copyright law, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla, though it isn't.
so good.
Oh.
Have anyone here? Have you guys played Full Throttle?
Oh yeah.
That
Remember the
game
knife
was-
game?
Yeah, dude, there was so much cool shit in that game. There was one part that drove me crazy. It was near the end of the game. I'm like, how the hell do you beat them? You had to chase that gang, that specific gang of bikers that had like extra souped up bikes and they had the goggles on and stuff. And like you could beat the crap out of most of them, but there's the one dude that was always so low and you couldn't hit him. You had to wait for him to stick his head up and hit him with the 2x4 to knock him off the bike. I'm like, all right, finally got it. I'm like, son of a bitch. Because like it's the one thing that got me stuck on that game. But yeah, once I did that, I beat it.
Well, here's another thing, real quick, since you mentioned Godzilla anyway. So, I was actually looking over the stuff that they're talking about they're doing for this new show for Godzilla, and it made me almost think about possibly taking like the free version of the Apple TV just to watch this damn thing when it eventually comes out.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it by Toho? Is this like a legit?
It's Legendary is actually, from my understanding, is behind it, but it's going to be exclusively on Apple TV, and it's going to be a series on Godzilla.
Okay. Is it
Well, if
starring
it's any
Some Young
good, I'll
Ho?
support it.
What's that?
I said, was it starring Some Young Ho?
I sure hope so.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
So Joustina stands up. My ears are burning.
Oh, wrong one. I thought I had him queued up. I just want to apologize to Some Young Ho. Some Young Ho. Taiwan. Bing.
Kame Magwilo.
I think you guys know what he said. So just
Yeah.
we'll shrink him now.
Oh man.
Oh my
So
god.
wrong.
Right.
So wrong.
But yeah, guys, if you missed the beginning of the stream, yeah, I talked about All of Us Are Dead on Netflix, which is a Korean zombie movie. Highly recommend, or TV show rather. Highly recommend it. I'm 3 episodes in, and this thing is fantastic. The acting is amazing, and some of the stuff that kind of breaks down and happens. It's like if it actually happened in the real world, like what would you be doing right now, or how would you kind of survive it ish kind of thing. Really, really great stuff. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It is insane.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I love shit like that. They have sprinkled it. It's like kind of straight up kind of horror drama ish, but there are sprinkles of some comedy bits in there. Because there's this one dude who apparently he came in doing like live streaming, and they goes, "Oh, I don't know if it's real, if it's fake, whatever." And like he gets in the thick of it, and like you see him hiding and running, and he has his live stream chat going like, "Oh my god, the graphics look greater, the makeup's fantastic." And then people are like, "Are we going to see this guy turn into a zombie? What's going on with this story?" You know, it's all crazy stuff. And then like you have some people are kind of believing it, other people aren't. And then he's like, he thinks he found some kind of shelf there, and it looks like it's like in a preschool or something. And he opens up the door, and because the door made noise, you just see all these zombie kids start running at him, and he's like screaming, "What the hell am I doing?" And he runs on the playground. Oh my god! And they can't reach him because they're so short because he went up on a higher part. He's like, I'm stuck. And you just see all these little hands trying to grab him.
Oh man.
Dude. But there's some crazy shit in there where it's like, they're the ones in the high school, they're trapped in there, and there's a scene where the door gets busted open and they come trying to grab them, and they went out the window. Like it looks so visceral and real how they like, you can't even say do kills because these things don't seem to really die properly. It's not the proper rules of a zombie kind of thing. Yeah, because there's some people who they got some kind of trauma that you think would happen to the brain or the head or whatever, and they're still coming at them.
Really?
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm like, well, how is this playing out? It doesn't look like scratches really do it. It looks like it's just straight up the bites, unless you have an open wound, and then it's another story. That's kind of like from what I'm seeing here and there, because it kind of all happens at once. There's a specific person who gets it, and then how it kind of spreads and what happens with it, and like part of the city's going, the school. It's pretty much started in the school, but yeah, it's good. I'm telling you, these people, they acted their ass off in it too. Like, you really seem to certain characters too. You only see them for a little bit. Like I said, I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm like, oh no, they just killed that character. Like that's a good character.
No.
But and they have their kind of. I'm not going to spoil it. Just I recommend it so far is what I'll say. So yeah. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But good stuff.
Man, Korean cinema.
Dude, they're doing amazing. Oh, the one that I started, it had to do with I guess people going into space.
Oh yeah, Space Sweepers, or was it no the one on the moon?
Yeah, I think it was the one on the moon. I watched the first episode. I forgot about it completely, and this was queued up. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? I just saw a few minutes of the trailer. I'm like, oh, I'm sold. So.
Ooh.
Good stuff on that.
Sweet. So are we gonna have like the equivalent of like weebs for Koreans soon? I can get behind that.
Say that again?
You know how we have like weeaboos for Japanese stuff for anime and manga? Are we gonna have like weebs for Korean stuff like
Koreaboo?
Yeah, Koreaboo.
Chris, your people are getting represented. You're getting represented in a good way. No, dude. I'm telling you, I've been enjoying the shit out of what they've been putting out. So yeah, I'll probably end up watching more of them. Like I said, I have the other one queued up.
I've only seen KVA and Squid Game.
Oh, did you enjoy those?
Yeah, KVA is a League of Legends music band thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, didn't know anything about that. Squid Games, I enjoyed the shit out of that. That was.
I wonder when the sequel.
Oh yeah, they are working on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, remember he dyes his hair like rainbow red or whatever.
Why is it red though?
I don't know. Like I was like, what the hell? He went from.
He looked like one of those K-pop singers.
Yeah, he was totally fine throughout the entire series, and then at the end, it was like, whoop, Kool-Aid hair. Like, come on, man.
that made zero sense. Yeah, I do not understand why they did that. But yeah, I'm curious to see where they're going to go with the sequel because there's a lot of crazy shit. And are they going to go back to the island? The one dude, the brother, like that whole kind of storyline. Like, I'm curious because the way they left it off.
Well, spoiler alert. I wonder if the cop brother, the infiltrator.
Yeah,
I wonder if he died because like he jumped off the cliff into the water. Like,
well, that's what I was talking about. But yeah,
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
He said spoiler alert first, so it's good.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
just bookended it.
We should have done a 3, 2, 1 spoiler, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
La 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 la.
I know. But anyway, no, it's good stuff. Like I said, when we see good stuff, yeah, we're happy to talk about it, and that's how it should be. So
Kimchi boo.
excellent. But yeah, guys, yeah, we did almost 2 hours tonight. So not too bad. Like I said, I'll have some more reviews coming up soon as well. You know, Tommy and we should be back, I believe, on Thursday. I am going to see the
alive
Batman.
and kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, hell yeah. I am going to see the Batman movie, but I'm not sure which day it is yet. But yeah, because there's a couple of people I'm going to be seeing it with too. So we're trying to figure out one. But yeah, otherwise everything looks pretty good. We're on par for some good stuff. And yeah, I'll try to get some more updates out there soon as well. Again, shout out to the Kraken. This is available. We got some great items on the campaign as well. Like I said, we got the acrylic standees that you're gonna want. You're not gonna want to miss it because they are beautiful. Again, double-sided. You got a beautiful base on them. And yeah, this is the first in a line that I'm going to be doing. So every campaign, I'll do another character that is directly connected to that specific campaign that I'm doing. So yeah, City of Venus 2, which means we'll have our main character, Jessica from City of Venus 2. So yeah, so we got a lot of good stuff coming. Lots planned. Stay tuned with all this great stuff. Continue to back and support. Again, we got Chris's project, Infinite Tale Chronicles. They're flying out the door. Let's get him to at least 6,000 over here. He's so close. If you haven't backed it yet, highly recommend it. Chris is fantastic, an amazing creator. He cares about what he's doing. He cares about storytelling, and he cares about getting you a great product in hand. Look at this, man. These beautiful boxes loaded with all the great stuff that you want. You know, so make sure back him. You're gonna kick yourself in the ass if you missed it. I'm telling you that. It's the fact. So yeah, man. Chris, anything else you want to say? Let them know.
You can find me at Infinitale Comic on Twitter. Every 100 followers, I hold giveaways, and we had 600 and then 700, which were in like almost a week apart. So I was able to blast out the those holo foil cards from Nerium.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So hopefully everybody's got those.
Original. Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to take the original artwork. I forgot to show you guys.
Ooh, original artwork.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah.
Also, as a side note, I got more information on InfiniteTaleChronicles.com. So if you want to keep up to date with that, either be on Twitter or on that the blog section of that site. It has the most recent updates.
Beautiful. Oh yeah. You guys can just click it down here. What the hell is it? Yeah, bam. You just go right there and yeah, get on there and take a look at that beautiful site that he has set up, and you get all your great updates. Hell yeah, man. Chris is a great friend and an awesome creator, man. That's why we keep pushing him. But I wanted to show you too. Nerium had sent me. I won this piece. Thank you, Mouse.
Oh.
Doing a double click. Yeah, I won this piece a couple months ago. Anybody could have won that. Of course, drop it. Got
it. First bounce.
Yeah. Batman caught it.
Yeah. Everybody gets one.
Yeah. This thing it's beautiful. Sporking won. He won a piece, an original artwork, and I did. And I never win these things. They ran like I don't know how many different contests, and yeah, that day I won it. And yeah, so this came from the land of Chernobyl-ish. No, close to it. No, we love Katie and Red and all of them, and they're working on some great stuff. Sign up for bonds too. That's also the sign up is available right now.
Yeah,
so
get on that mailing list. Do it now.
Get on it. If anyone has links for it, please put it out there. I don't remember if I have it in the description or not. But yeah, check that one out. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance, still selling, so make sure you jump on these before they're gone. And yeah, he has one left of the Sirens. There's only one left of this, so check it out, grab it. What else? I know he's got some other limited stuff here. The war-torn copies of the novel itself. So if you missed the novel, you could definitely jump on that. And it's just some dings and nicks. It's not. They're not.
I was fully fully upset when I got my copy. I was expecting something to look raggedy and beat
Yeah,
up.
and
I wanted
and it
it to look like the USPS actually fully delivered it across the country, and that's not what I got. I got a
Ladies
book
love
that
them
looked.
thick.
I got a book that looked like it was in really good shape. I was so disappointed.
There it
I
is.
mean, this is
Beautiful. It's got my cover on it too, so you're not going to want to miss that. It's gorgeous. I'll be working on the other novel cover as well pretty soon. So,
Very
because
sweet.
he's working on the novel right now. It's awesome, and you can grab both covers here. You can get my cover that I did for again. This is the comic book Wings of Vengeance. Is the comic book in between the novels, and he's going to do more kind of one shots. It looks like with these characters, so you know more about them, more about the world. In case you're a little bit intimidated. Oh yeah, Chris has got them right there. So in case you're intimidated about jumping into a novel, you could definitely jump into Wings of Vengeance and still have a really great experience with all these characters in this world that he created. So beautiful stuff. Again, we got Wonder Island available. Jump on this. The better it does, the more cool stuff is going to be attached to this campaign, and there's going to be an update soon as well with more artwork, and you can see what Yuka's been doing and what Liam's been doing as well with this. So Yuka, anything you want to say about the project?
Liam is late for his shift, therefore I am the boss now.
So you heard it here. She calls the shots, and
I will start by changing the company color from orange to pink.
beautiful. I love it.
We now have the pink tyrant.
It's a great thing.
Pink terror.
Yeah.
Pink terror. That's good. I like that. But so definitely back this project. It's great. Liam delivers. He delivered a 200-page manga book that is amazing. Xenotype, and there's going to be more stuff with Xenotype and other projects that he has in the works, which are truly amazing. There's one specifically that I saw. He showed me a good chunk of it, and like my jaw hit the floor. So the artwork, the stories, Conquest, follow them every which way you could. Liam Gray, of course, that Samba Go-Go. So definitely jump on all that great stuff. Like I said, Through the Woods still available, hardcover book. I sent a few more of these out recently as well. So yes, jump on. You're not going to want to miss it. It's a gorgeous book. I'll do the old classic knock for everybody. 100-page ghost story, oversized European format, gorgeous book. So get it before it's gone, because once they're gone, I am not printing. I'm not going back to print on that. Hardcover it was a special one. So
get them now while you can. We can't do this forever. You're going to love our nuts.
That's right.
Did you just say we're gonna love our nuts?
Oh yeah, slap chop.
Are we gonna make another apology soon? No, I'm kidding. And like I said, City of Venus. This is still available as well. The art books. All you gotta do is hit the featured tier if you want the art books as well. You do the add-on that way, or if you already have the first one, you can just skip it there. But the only way to get the second one is through the featured tier. So that's how you do it. The sequel's gonna be I'll be working on it as soon as I'm done with the pirate book. So this one's coming, and we're gonna keep this story going because it is awesome. The world that I kind of built, where we're going with it, it's gonna be more and more insane. The opening alone to the book that I kind of wrote out is pretty nuts. It's brutal. I'll just say that it's brutal. But, good stuff right there. So thank you, everybody. Tommy, let them know where they can find you, brother.
Oh, of course, you can always find me by looking in your fridge, seeing all your lettuce and carrots are gone, and follow the guinea pig jelly beans all the way back on my channel at Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, where we like to talk about old toys and retro toys and old movies and such, the things that bring back the good memories. And, of course, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, we've got Going Old School Retro Discussions. We're going to get the panel of people together like we always do every single week and talk about those things that we love from the past. I actually have something a little bit different planned for tomorrow. I plan on doing something where it's a little bit of the past and a little bit of some of the newer retro stuff, where it's semi-retro stuff that's going on, because I wanted to actually recap some of the Star Screams throughout the years. Now, I know we were talking about this before, where I said I would like to do size comparisons between all the figures. And I was actually shocked how off the size scaling was for the Starscream figures as they progress throughout the years, including the newer one, the 2022 Coronation Starscream. It was actually surprising how far off the scaling is. And I've seen something very similar with Soundwave. Actually, I think Soundwave was actually even more pronounced than Starscream, but I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to get some of the older toys together with some of the newer ones, do the size comparisons, and probably give a little rundown like I do on some of them. I didn't do it on the Starscream one because I didn't think about it. By the time I got around to my third Transformer video, I started reading like the old bios that Bob Budiansky had done for all the Transformers, and I think I'm going to start incorporating all that stuff into it as well. And of course, back on my channel until Vinny's done with Shadow of the Kraken and he has time to start running the stream, we've got United Underground Presents Collectible Pass, where Vinny and I get together on Thursday at 7:45 p.m. and we talk about some of these retro toys that we are loving and some of the older stuff that inspired it. So make sure you check all that. Make sure you also check out Red Gauge just before us with the probe, and Drew Taylor on Tuesday with United Resistance, who just passed 1,000 subscribers recently.
Yeah, congrats to him on that. Yeah, that is awesome. But yeah, Samba Gogo, he said Vinny's is 19 inches, so good luck with that size comparison, Tommy.
Hey, no problem. I'm Guinea.
There you go. Got to wrap it around my waist and tuck it in my pants. It's crazy. Anyway.
I was born with one leg. It's amazing.
That's why I walk with a limp. No.
Yuka is speechless. It's too much for the pink. It's too much for the pink. We broke her.
She's pulling what's his name from the Honeymooners? Hamina.
Hater for Hamina, I shall see you immediately.
Before we go completely off the rails, Tony Tone Deaf, my friend, where can they find you?
Yeah, come check out the Clown World Review. We do the Monday Night War retrospective every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, Diesel makes his Nitro debut. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's working up to the King of the Ring. And yeah, just all kinds of different stuff. A couple pay-per-views we're going to talk about. So yeah, come check it out. We've also got comedy skits, Wakanda Land. Gina Carano getting fired. Yeah, the M&M's commercial.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Tony's got great content. He's got great stuff. Guys, subscribe to him. Don't miss out. I got a funny one for you. I got a great meme you'll probably like. It's Hogan related.
Oh, my God.
What you gonna do, brother, when the Dutch boy comes after you?
The Dutch boy.
I'll tell you what, brother. There's no way that I endorse that photo, not even a little bit. No way. Big World Order forever. Screw that guy.
Big World.
I don't know who did this, but I saw it. I'm like, oh, I got to save this. I got to show Tony. Pure gold.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can't unsee that.
No, you can't. So yeah, we'll show everybody too on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So hell yeah. And Yuka, you can find her working her tail off over on these amazing projects because she's now the ruler of Conquest Comics, isn't that right?
Yeah, I am the boss now. Fear me.
She's the pink terror. All shall bow down before Yuka.
And I shall bow down and buy our books.
And buy our books. That's right. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. You guys and girls rock. Like I said, we'll have more fun soon this week. It's going to be loaded with great stuff. Catch us tomorrow night over on ETEP's channel, The Place to Be Reviews. That's where the fun kicks off. So, and the week starts again in a great cycle of awesomeness with amazing people and amazing creators. So, thank you, everybody. And next time, maybe we'll try to wake up Red for Friday's stream. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Until then, guard your toes.
That's right. Guard your toes. And I'm trying to find what's the proper outro I got here. I think this one. All right, guys and girls, remember, be kind to one another. Kick ass while you create. Collect what you love. All right? Suffer no fools. Peace.
Villain.